Trucker, trucking with trucks. We're trucking to Chicago, but Jesus calls it Chicago because he speaks with a sexy Mexican accent. Oh, we're on finally on episode. I thought we were saying episode 100 for when I get home.
I know, bro, but I couldn't. There's no more 9934. I'll do. How about you know what? Not 100 episodes. 100 is so overrated. It's episode 101, dude. You know what I mean? So that's
Anyways,
probably better.
welcome back.
Wait. I forgot to put my drop.
Well,
We'll do it live. Okay. We'll do it live. Fuck it.
Hell yeah! All right.
we'll do it live. Welcome back to Truckers Trucking with Trucks, the pro LGBTQ plus podcast, the only pro LGBTQ plus podcast while trucking at the same time
Dude, I want to drop that shit, bro.
in the galaxy.
I want to drop it. I hate it.
I don't care.
I hate
I
it.
don't care. I'm still gonna say it.
With my encounters with the homosexuals, recently, I hate it, dude. I want to drop it because I don't want
We
to
have to keep
confused.
saying
I feel like
it.
we should just get right into it.
I don't
dude.
care. I
No.
don't care if we're confusing people. Some people are confused, so they go gay.
Bro, I don't like it anymore. It bothers me now, dude.
It makes me feel icky.
It makes me feel like
It makes me
ew.
feel icky and gross.
Dude, I just want to drop it. Let's just drop it, dog.
I mean,
Let's
you're not the.
let's do something
You could
else.
just mute me while I say it. I'm still gonna
No,
say it. I don't give a fuck.
It's just
I
people
don't
think-
care.
people might think it's real or and then they might leave. You know what I mean? That's why.
I don't care.
You're right.
At least they're
It's like-
there for the first 10 minutes.
True.
I mean, even LOS and Gas Digital, they're even first 10 minutes. They're even bleeping out all the cuss words on their podcasts.
I know. I saw that.
So
Man. Well, anyways, bro, how's it going? We're back at it. We're doing it live.
we're doing it live.
Damn, dude, you sound so much like him, Bill O'Reilly. Young Bill O'Reilly, dude. You know he got some poo-tang, dude. You know it, dude. He didn't look bad at all in there, dude.
Well,
Now
I mean,
he just looks
if
like a
David-
freaking old, cryptic man, like just like a white hair,
Cryptic or cryptic?
cryptic. You know what I meant?
No, I don't.
Crypto.
Cryptocurrency. He looks like an old piece of Bitcoin.
Yep. Just like Bitcoin.
I'm trying
Not
to shake.
looking
I
so
think
hot no more.
So the other day, remember you called me and I was like,
Oh yeah. You felt like someone
was
put a
dying.
hex on you. Yeah, you felt like someone freaking cursed
Yeah,
you.
somebody cursed me. I thought I was dying,
Yeah.
but now I think I just have a cold now, because I'm like,
Well, yeah. I mean, obviously, I don't think anybody actually
because
cursed you.
no, somebody cursed me, and that curse lasted a whole day. Dude, that was like I've never felt like that driving. Dude, driving when you're sick.
Who did you come in contact, dude? Because I remember being sick a couple times, but it was very rare when I was truck driving. Over
I don't
there.
know what
When
it
I
was,
OTR,
dude.
when you're OTR and you have like almost no contact with people, you rarely get sick.
I have no idea what it was. I think it might have been the hot
Those
dogs
gay
from the
bathhouses?
pilot. That or the hot dogs at the
Either
pilot.
the hot dogs from the pilot or the hot dogs at the gay bathhouse, huh?
Yeah, well, I'm pro LGBTQ plus. I have to fit in. Just because you're not
Yeah.
anymore.
Nope. Super straight, dog. Super straight. Super straight.
You're super straight with a little curve at the end.
Nah, I'm like the straightest guy I know, dude. I feel like all my friends are gay, and that's like, and I feel like everyone's
All
just
my
like,
friends are gay.
push me to the edge. Yeah,
All
dude.
my friends are gay, yeah, trying to make me edge, yeah.
Dude, I feel like I'm the straightest guy out of all my friends, dude. Because out of all my friends, I don't get a finger up my butt. I don't put water up my butt like that from my toilet. Um,
Hey, it's spring. It doesn't go up your butt. It rinses off the outside hole. It doesn't shoot in your
Dude, you
ass.
know what though? I take that back. I started because you know how I have a water handle like from the shower head that's
Yeah.
like detachable. So I ever since you told me like it cleans your butt out and all stuff, and I'm like starting to like I usually spray my dick, right? My penis. I don't want to cuss. I usually spray my penis, right? I spray it
Your
down.
pee pee.
I soap it up. Yeah, my pee pee.
Your little
I
wee
so-
wee.
yeah, my
Your little
penis.
weenus. All
Yeah, I call it a penis.
right. Well, Shane Gillis.
I know. I stole it from him. So I take it from them. And anyways, I spray that and I go, all right, trying to clean my butt. And then I go, usually I let the water rinse down my crack and it like cleans it out, right? I might even spread my butt cheeks a little.
Boner check.
But then like after you told me that, I'm like, fuck it, let me spray some water down there, fuck it, whatever. And like I prop my leg up. I lift one up like I'm about to fart, but then I just spray it down there and I go, all right, cool. And that's just part of my routine now. Ever since you told me that it cleans your butt, like so it's like the same thing. At first I was a little hesitant because I'm like, that feels kind of gay, but I'm like, nah, it's actually to clean it out. Not bad.
No, remember I told you with the shower head, what you do is you put one leg up, and then you spray underneath your wiener, and then it hits like a little weird spot where you're like, oh, that feels kind of good.
The taint.
Not the taint, but like on your actual wiener.
Oh,
It's like
oh yeah, but
it's like this.
I
The
don't
water's hitting a spot.
so hard. Yeah,
It's not. It doesn't. It's
you,
not. It's not
you got to
supposed to
put it on
really hit
like
there.
jet. Yeah, you got to put it on like jet, like super hard. And you're like, oh, what the hell is that?
Oh,
Oh
maybe I
shit,
just have really good water pressure then.
you do. No. The one I have on, like I put on a setting where it's like it's spraying, but it's not super. It's not the hardest setting because I don't like the hardest setting. It's like,
So
oh shit, that shit hurts my dick.
like that.
Yeah.
That's how it
For a
sprays.
second, dude. For a second, I thought you were breaking up. I was like, what the hell, dude? Hey, where you at?
Wow.
Yeah, dude. So yeah, man. What's up? What's new with you, man? Tell me what's good with you. What's up? Anything new?
Uh,
Anything flashy? Anything
I mean,
cashy?
I'm still trying to just get over this little bit of sickness I have. I was down with the sick works.
You were down with the sickness?
But I've had this before because something like when I eat something vinegary,
Yeah,
it tastes fucking weird, like Tabasco.
yeah.
It tastes like really weird kind of vinegary.
Uh,
So I know it's not. My girl, she's like, "You have corona. You have to get tested before you go home." I'm not getting tested before I go home. If I have fucking corona, everybody's getting corona. I don't give a fuck.
damn. Yeah, dude. Your girl's trying to test you, bro, before you get home.
And then I was actually looking at the test. I was like, well, just in case. All the fucking tests were made in China. I was like, well, fucking, that's so stupid.
They're like, you open this bag, you put this Q-tip in there, you definitely have COVID, and you're gonna do definitely test positive now.
They're giving you COVID. Here you go.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, is that? Huh? You can't take a fucking joke, YouTube?
Hey, do you have like shitty bars or do you have like okay bars?
I go back and forth from 5G to LTE.
Okay. Just making sure, because if it's just that, you sound good. I've listened to the replays. You sound okay. It's just on my end. It's just like when you do that.
Sound okay because you sound extra gay. We're
Yeah.
still in the month of June, so we have to say Happy Pride Month. Happy Pride Month,
I know.
Jesucia.
Yeah. Well, let's not let this Pride Month go to waste, bro. So
Well,
yeah.
I will be home.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be home in July. I'm not gonna be home in June,
Damn.
so I can't celebrate Pride Month with you.
Damn.
We can celebrate
So-
by going and lighting fireworks.
Yeah, I already explained to you. It's not like I'm so scared or making it a bigger deal than it has to be.
So scared.
It's
So
just the
scared.
fact. So scared, dude. It's just that I'm more like worried about how stupid I'll sound or look. I mean, for instance, for having two firework incidents. Like one is like, damn, you were a kid, you fucked up. Yeah, that shit happens. That sucks. Two accidents. Someone looks at me like, are you stupid? Are you like, what's going on with you? Are you retarded?
Well, that's why you don't hold
Oh,
the
sorry,
fucking
sorry.
firework in your hand. Who's gonna hold
Um,
the firework in their head? You light
yeah,
and run. Light and
when
run.
I was a kid, dude, I was a rebel, dude. I was a rebel. I was like uh like I like the excitement of almost getting your hand blown off and not getting your hand blown off. Like that was like exciting, and I get it,
Till
but
it
it's not
was
even
too
worth it
late.
now. Until I got bit. I played with the sharks, and I got bit, and it bit my fingers off. You know what I mean? Like it's not worth it. It's like yeah, it's not fun. So if someone goes, "Hey man, let's go play with some sharks," and I'm like, "No, I'm good." Or like, "Hey, let's go." You don't have to do
You think
nothing.
those
Just stand
sharks? You
back.
think those sharks seeing your little Mexican fingers? They're like, "Ooh, jalapenos."
Yeah, they're like, but if someone goes, "Hey, uh, you can just watch me play with some sharks," and I'm like, "No, no, no, I don't even want to be near sharks because just in case that shark jumps out of the freaking bottle where it's supposed to just be at, and it like points towards me
Why
and
is a
hits me
shark
right
in a
in the
bottle?
eye." Well, because of bottle rockets. I'm using sharks as a metaphor here. I don't know if you knew that, but if it jumps out and hits me right in the eye and I go blind or whatever the heck happens, and I'm like innocently standing by, even though I don't even care for fireworks. It's like boring to me. I'm just like, no, I'd rather just not even put myself in a position where I even need to
No, I
go.
don't like to be put in positions.
I don't. I really don't actually, dude. That's how super straight I am, dude. I like being
So anyway,
dominant,
so
dude.
you're telling me so your Wi-Fi moved back in with you
Yeah, she
after
moved back in.
after a month long hiatus.
Actually, it was
So is
two
it
and a
just
half
because
months.
it was damn, was that long?
Yeah, it was like 2.5 months, almost three.
Damn.
Yep.
You still make her pay half the rent? I
I'm gonna
wouldn't.
make her pay half the rent this in July. But yeah,
So it was just because your sister got tired of like having. She's like, "God, this bitch got to go."
well, you know how it is when people move in and they overstay their stay, and it's like, unless you have like a formal agreement, like you pay this, you do this, you have these responsibilities, and
But was she helping your
when
sister?
none of that, someone not really like I mean, it wasn't like she was paying like her bills or anything, but it was more like she was like trying to buy like food for the house or like laundry detergent, like small things here and there. But either way, it's not about the money. It was more about like, all right, now you're overstaying your stay. Like, it was just
Get
you know
the
how it
fuck
is,
out of my
dude.
house.
You know how it is, dude. Like when someone moves in and you don't set the clear, defined rules and what you expect of them, and you're just like, oh no, it'll be fine. And the reason I say this is because I've experienced this many times, not on my behalf, but because of behalf of like someone else wants to move, like staying at my place. So I've learned. I go, okay, you got to set the rules, and then when they don't follow that, then you go, hey, we talked about this, and I know it's tough right now, and
We
maybe
talked
you
about this, so get
forgot.
the fuck out.
No, I'll give them
No,
a
there's no
chance. I'm like,
chances. No chances.
and then if they come at me
No
with excuses,
fucking chances.
when they come at me with the excuses, I'm like, no, like I don't
Punch him
want to
in the
hear the
dick.
excuses. You punch them in the penis. So that's why it's like it's always like it's really hard to move in with people. I don't know how other people can do it often. Too many, like like I don't know how. Like
Thus is the reason why I would never team or be a trainer.
I think teaming is different though,
No,
because
it's worse because you're in a smaller
you're
area.
hard. No, it's hard, but it's not like, hey, bro, you didn't pay half the rent this month, or hey, you came up short. It's
Well,
like,
because
no,
it's
no.
hey, you
I
didn't. What the
guarantee you,
fuck,
it's
dude?
annoying.
I drove all the miles for this trip, and you drove 200.
Yeah, you're right.
That's
You're right. Especially if it's
hey, dude.
like
I've
some
covered 50. This is a 2,000, 2,500 mile trip, and I've done 2,000 of it, and you've done 200 of
500.
it.
Yeah.
What the
So,
fuck?
yeah, that's true. But other than that, I mean, like, unless you guys do each other's part, then it's not like really
Suck
like,
each other off.
yeah, you know what I mean? So it's not that bad. I mean, that's what I assume Big John and Little Joey did.
Suck each other off.
So, yeah,
It is Pride
whenever
Month.
whenever they had problems, they're like, you know what? I need to give you some of that act right, bro. And you give them some of that act right, and then start it's like a fresh slate, fresh
A
slate.
flirt fest.
Yeah. Anyways, talking about Little Joey and Big John, and I hope I'm not talking like over talking my about stuff that has nothing to do like I shouldn't be putting my business out, someone else's business out there. But I don't think he would mind like Little Joey because it's about him, and I'm not talking shit, but it's just more of like damn, like it kind of sucks what's going on with
They're
him.
gonna hear this and they're gonna want to go kill you.
probably. But I don't mean it like in a
It's
I'm
okay
talking
though. I'll
shit.
protect you.
Let me put out other business people's business. But it's like I don't think he would mind because he would probably tell us it's not a big secret. It's just like it sucks. It's something that he's going through, and he got drug tested. He dropped dirty, and I feel so bad. I'm like, damn, dude. Like, I'm not gonna go into detail what drug, but it's like
Probably
it
weed.
sucks. Yeah, and it sucks because it's like that's your livelihood, and it's like an honest, not an honest mistake, but it's like it's kind of scary to think like you think you do things and you get away with it, but then you don't, and that's your livelihood. So I hope the best for him. I hope he gets a better job sooner than later. But
Well, after you drop dirty, you can't drive for a year, right?
something like that, I think for like a while. I don't know exactly. Let me look this up. Intern, pull that shit up.
Intern, pull that shit. Whoop whoop.
Uh, what happens, or how should I preface this question?
What happens when you drop dirty and you have a CDL, or what happens?
Okay, dropping dirty. I don't even know if I should.
What happens when you test
With
positive for drugs during
CDL.
with holding a CDL? I think it's a
Okay,
year.
okay, hold on. What happens if I fail a DOT physical? Oh no, that's in truck driving school. No, which is also kind of automatic. Okay, okay. Let me look at this other website. I was looking at Quora for a second. I don't know why. Automatic CDL drop. Okay, so as I started getting ready for the journey, I see my doctor, long term stomach issues. I am sure every trucker. Okay, I don't want to read this crap, dude.
What the fuck
I
does
want
that
to
have to
hear
do
it.
with?
I think he's talking about medication and
Just what
maybe like,
happens? What happens uh, when you have a dirt? So drug test. Drug tests. I think it's a year, honestly, though.
come on, man. Um,
That's like when I got hired on here because they do hair tests here before they hire you.
hmm
And I don't smoke or anything anymore, but I'm around people that smoke, and I was starting to get worried there for a second because it took them a while to get my results back.
yeah.
I was like the last one
Were
that
you
got the results
scared?
back. It was me and no, I wasn't scared. I was just like, because I know I'm clean,
Yeah.
but it was
You're like,
me
I know
and
cocaine only stays in your system for 3 days.
yeah, but your hair is different because it was
I know. I'm
me
just messing with you.
and another lady, and the lady was dirty, but that's why I was like, fuck. I knew I wasn't dirty, but I was like, it's taking a long time for them to get this hair results back.
A lot of them, dude. I'm not getting any freaking actual solid questions. All I see is the that the DOT will make the employer remove you from their safety sensitive position, which is truck driving. But it doesn't tell me
Yeah, I think
like
it's for. I think you lose your license for a year.
because it's different from a DUI. Like let's say you're high
Yeah,
and
because
you're
he's not
driving,
committing a DUI.
you're just dropping dirty like, for and yeah. So let's see. My
What happens
gosh.
when you fail a drug test?
There
That's
you go.
just put that.
What happens when you fail a drug test CDL?
Damn, we're
Any
retarded.
driver, I know. Okay, like I said, it just gives me this. Any driver failing a drug or alcohol test will be required to complete a return on to duty process with a DOT qualified substance abuse professional. Having failed a drug or alcohol test on a record make getting another driving job very, very, two varies, it says. So it says very, very difficult for at least a year and probably longer. So you're right. At least
Yeah.
1 year, which is which is horrible, but it's not too bad. At least they don't
Yeah, but
go.
still,
You could never
that's still on
drive
your
on your.
record though.
Yeah, it'll still be on your record, but it'll be like very, very hard for like for a year. But after that's like, all right, you fucked up. Maybe certain companies are like top tier, like clean driving safety record for 5 years or something. But you get a shitty, not a shitty job, but a job that's more lenient for 5 years, and then you can probably get another one. But yeah, for at least a year,
Still.
dude. Damn. Yeah, because I knew there was a guy that one of my buddies was telling me that he had a a friend. So it was like a friend of a friend of a friend story. One of my friends said that his buddy uh, got fired from his cousin's. So his own cousin owned like was an owner operator, and he owned like his own trucking company practically. And
Yeah.
he was having his cousin drive for him, and because he tested dirty, he dropped dirty for that. He ended up he was told by either his insurance company or by DOT. I don't know who exactly. Someone told him, his cousin, that he couldn't employ him anymore, so he had to let him go. And that's his cousin. He didn't want to let him go, but he had to. I don't know exactly what the if it was like you could keep him, but it's gonna cost more, or it was like you literally cannot employ him anymore. What was one of the other? But either way, it was like his own cousin. You know, it's like he did.
When did he drop dirty?
I don't know. I think it was just weed or something like that.
No, but when?
Who Lil Joy?
Yeah.
When? I'm not too sure.
Is he gonna start a GoFundMe?
He should.
When
So
did you, when? So he told you, or John told you?
John, that's what I'm like. I'm not talking. I'm like, this is not
Oh.
like, ooh, like, and it's not like anybody listens to it. But I'm just talking to you about it like a
This is the
conversation.
one episode he listens to.
I know. Hey, I'm listening to Truckers Trucking with Trucks. Motherfucker. Fuck.
They could have
fuck,
used
shit.
at least use a fake fucking name. Fucking
Yeah, well,
faggots.
it's little, it's little Joey. It's not a real name. Little Joey's not even his real
Ew.
name. Joey is not his real name, to be honest. I don't know how to say his real name. We call him Little Joey.
It's because he looks like a kangaroo.
It's because he's a fucking Kang and shit, dude.
Kangs.
You know how black people are. He's black also, you know what I mean? They can't
Yeah.
stop themselves from
Black as
smoking
fuck.
the lettuce, the devil's lettuce, dude.
The devil's
Oh.
a sugar.
It's not la lechuga del
I know
diablo.
it's fucking funny. Like 'cause those are my nightmares now. Is like smoking weed or. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay.
I could tell when you're getting a call from a scammer, so I don't try to talk to you. And then between that, I just go. I hear you go. It's like, oh.
Wait. Those are my nightmares now. Hers is smoking the reefers.
Smoking that
In my,
ganja,
in my
smoking
dreams,
that
I'm
Bob
like,
Marley.
I'm taking a hit. And I'm like, why am I doing this? You fucking idiot. Why did you do that? I'm yelling at myself in my dream, and then I realize I'm dreaming. It's weird.
Yeah,
'cause
yeah.
then I realize I'm
I've
dreaming.
had
like,
those dreams. I've
okay,
had
you're
those
good.
dreams. I've had those dreams, bro. Like legit, I've had those dreams, and I know exactly what you're talking about. I had them in the beginning. I don't have them anymore, but I used to have them, and they were like nightmare. You wake up having a horrible feeling. And you're like, that was just a dream, but you have the feeling of dread. Like, why did I do that? Oh, I'm gonna get caught. Like it's just like it's like a bad trip almost. Just smoking in
Bad
your
trip.
dreams. Yeah, dude. I've had that same experience, so I know exactly what you're
Well, it's
talking
kind of
about.
like it's kind of bullshit though, because like I can go home and get drunk off my ass.
Yeah, get faded,
That's
dude.
fine, but I can't go home and just like
But
while
you
I'm
can't
at
get
home
difference.
smoke a weed stick.
Yeah, the difference is that it stays in your system. That's literally it. You can't, dude. I remember when I used to get high. I remember when I remember when I used to get high, bro. I there would be days where I wouldn't, but I used to smoke weed a lot when I was like a little kid. Like I was like 14. I started when I was 11, and I stopped when I was like 15. But I remember like there was like an age where like I would get high like a lot. Like it was like almost every week. Like not every day. I never got to that point, but it was like every week, like at least once or twice, the week, and it would be a lot. Like we'd just be so, and it was just like I was retarded, dude. I remember being like retarded. Like I'm already retarded as it is sober. So imagine me being high, retarded, and that's
Oh,
what
you're
actually
probably
like,
so sexy when you're high.
dude. I was so retarded and goofy, and I was just like, I didn't care about anything but just getting high.
Mondays just
Yeah.
thieves.
Dude.
Look at my thing. Look at my firework trick. Look at this, guys.
Dude, legit. At least that's how I think I looked. But I know I did look like that because somebody would tell me. And that's what gave me the realization. That's when I wanted to stop. And it wasn't even then when I wanted to stop. I was like, maybe I should stop. And then like some girl was like, oh, weed is bad. And I was like, yeah. Yeah,
Weed is
I should.
bad.
And I
Okay.
like the girl. She was pretty cute, and she like told me like, yeah, it's, and I was like, all right, I should probably stop.
So weed
And I
is for
stopped.
losers.
And I realized how much of a loser I was, and I had nothing going on for me compared to like other kids that like had like probably like prominent futures. And I realized like, I took a step back, and I'm like, damn, my life is going to shit,
Okay,
dude.
but all the kids that you thought that, what are they doing now with their lives?
I don't fucking know, dude. They were like, I'm just saying, like at the moment, you know what I mean? Like they were
Prominent
just like
futures.
all my
So
friends, bro, that I was smoking weed with. I told them I'm not smoking weed anymore, and they go, "Oh, okay, cool, whatever." And then, like literally, like a couple days later, they'd be like, "Hey, man, you want to get high?" And I go, "Nah, man, I told you I stopped smoking weed." And they go, "Bullshit, bullshit," because that's how much weed I used to smoke with them, dude. Like they didn't believe it. You know, they're like, "If anybody, I didn't think you would be the one to stop smoking weed." Because I was so goofy, dude. I was like, yeah, weed is so fucking cool, and oh, I love weed, and it was like the most like
I
weird thing
love
for. I was like a stoner.
marijuana.
I was a stoner, and I remember getting caught. I remember getting caught by. Oh, have you got caught smoking weed, dude, or being high at home? It's the worst, dude. It's the
No,
fucking worst. It kills your
my
fucking high. You start crying. It's like the fucking
I
worst,
only
dude.
really
It's
smoked weed when I was like living with my dad's. That's when I like got really into smoking weed,
yeah,
and he didn't, because it was just weed, so he doesn't like it wasn't like a big deal.
yeah.
But one time though, I was fucking stoned. I had bought some weed from with my cousin, and he gave me some of it, so I took some up when I went back to my mom's house.
Hmm.
And he made me this little pipe and shit, so I was using that pipe, and I would hide that pipe. I had a in seventh grade, I made me like this little clock in wood shop
Yeah.
that the top opened up, and so the inside of it was like a little stash box. And so that's where my weed in my fucking pipe was at. And
Hmm.
I would hide like cigarettes in there, just shit that you're not supposed to have as a teenage boy.
Yeah, yeah. As a young.
And my fucking little brother one day, we got like in a fight, and he snitched on me. He said I was smoking cigarettes,
Oh,
but
what
I
a
wasn't smoking cigarettes.
snitch.
I was smoking weed.
Right, right. But he didn't
And
know,
my
right?
my mom, being fucking drunk off her ass, fucking got all pissed, like got all mad and started digging through all my shit. And she picked up my weed pipe, looked
Yeah.
at it, and put it back down because she, in her drunk ass mind, she was looking for cigarettes.
Oh, but did she know what it was?
I don't know. She picked it up, looked at it, and put it back down. I had just finished all my weed, so I didn't have a lot, and it was just like
Yeah,
Reggie. But yeah,
yeah.
dude, she picked up the pipe, and I just remember looking at her pick up that pipe, and just like everything, like my heart and everything just sinks down. I'm like, I want to go throw up. I'm like, oh fuck, oh fuck. But I wasn't
Dude,
high at the time.
yeah. So me and
And then
my
she's like,
me,
she couldn't find anything, so she just like, put your shit away. And I was like, all right.
dude, that's wild, man. I remember like with oh, just recently, bro. Like, so Martin smokes weed, and he was over at my house, and I like he doesn't smoke inside houses. Like that's fucking obviously a no. So anybody, you don't smoke anything inside unless you're a like don't give a shit about your house, but it stinks, honestly. Anyways, he doesn't even do it. I think maybe he does do it inside his own house, but he doesn't do it in my house.
When I used to
He
smoke
does it
weed,
outside of my house, right? So
no, but when I
I
used to smoke weed, that was my rule. You can smoke weed inside the house, but don't smoke cigarettes inside the house because I can't. Weed smells good. Fucking cigarettes smell like shit.
I don't know. I think even the smell of weed when you enter someone's house, it just smells like some like yeah, you can smell the weed, and it's not as bad as cigarettes. But even just smoke, just the generalization of just smoke kind of stinks a little. You know, like the after stink. It smells kind of like it smells a little dirty, dude. Like that's just my opinion. Maybe some people love it, but and it's not the same. It's not as bad as fucking cigarettes. Cigarettes smell. When you go into someone's house, it's like that's just disgusting. But even
Yeah.
weed, like just the smoke of like that, like the aroma of just like something was burnt in there. Even if it was weed, like that's kind of masking the smell, it doesn't smell good, in my opinion. It smells kind of dirty. But and that's not me being like, oh, I hate weed. It's not even the weed part. It's the fact that it's like the burnt aroma. But with Martin, he was at my house this weekend and we were drinking and he was smoking outside. Apparently, like this guy got like, we got pretty fucked up. He got pretty fucked up, but he freaking left his weed pipe on the table and there's a bunch of like clutter on the table, like a little section where like we have like paper and like it's not like the whole table's a disgusting mess, but it's just like a little section where like we just throw mail there and it's like a little basket or whatever and there's like
Is
stuff
it
there,
like in the living room?
it's in the kitchen, living room, dining area.
Oh, okay.
So he came in. I guess he took it out of his pocket and probably left it there. And I didn't even know for like 2 days. And since Daniela moved in, She goes, "Oh, so you had a party here?" And I go, "What? No, why?" It's like, "What the hell?" And she goes, "Well, oh, so you started smoking weed now? I found the pipe." And I go, "What do you?" I'm like,
You're
"Well,
on that
my,
pipe. She's like, you on that pipe?
you on that shit? You on that shit again?" I'm like, "No, what the fuck?" And I go, "That's Martine's." I'm like, she goes, "Was he smoking it?" And I'm like, "No, what the fuck?" I'm like, "Why the fuck?" And he's like, "No, first of all, I don't smoke weed. He smokes weed. I don't care, but he smokes it outside. He doesn't." I'm like, "That's out there, like whatever." And I don't
It's
personally.
legal
I'm like,
now.
I don't. And I told her, I'm like, and she goes, "Okay." I was like, "Okay, okay." And I was like, I'm just like, and I was washing the dishes in the meantime. But so then after I just got done washing the dishes, like while I was washing the dishes, I was thinking in my head, I'm like she probably doesn't believe me, but I'm like, I told her, I went up to her and I go, if I started smoking weed, like it would be so stupid. I'm about to switch jobs. Why the fuck would I start now? Like it would make no sense. Like to take that risk right now, even if you know what I mean. Like it's so stupid. Like I'm not even like a pot. I just don't smoke weed in general. So why the fuck would I start right when I'm about to switch jobs? I'm looking for another job. It doesn't make any fucking sense. Let's put my CD on. Like it just doesn't even make sense. I don't want to. And she goes, "You don't have to over-explain yourself." And I'm like, "Well, I kind of feel like I have to. Like, it just doesn't. It
Now
doesn't
you're.
make
She's
sense."
like, now you're over
Yeah,
explaining yourself.
yeah. She did tell me
So I
that, and I
think you're
go,
getting high.
yeah, for real. She like legit was like, now it just makes you look like you're like I don't. I'm like I know, but let me just say this last word. It doesn't fucking make sense. But I was like, no, that's Martine shit. And she goes, why throw it away? And I'm like, good, I don't care. Like that's like,
You're all fuck. She threw it away.
ah shit. Where did you
Fuck.
throw it? Where? Which basket? I mean, I just want to know which dumpster. No, I don't like it. But it's like when I get a, and I'm like I get it. Like you found there's like a pipe here, but it's like not my shit.
Oh, it'd be hilarious if it was a meth pipe.
Oh, I know, right? So you're smoking meth now? I'm like, what the fuck, dude? I'll be calling Martin. I'm like, yo, what the fuck, man? Dude, what the hell? Yeah. Oh man, if he started smoking meth, dude, I don't think I'd hang out with him, dude. It sucks. I like hanging out with him, And so I'm
I'd
like,
sell it to him.
right, man, I'm so disappointed in you, but that's gonna be $80 right there.
Can't believe you're doing this shit. Here's. I'll even throw a little. I throw a little extra in for you. Can't believe you're doing this shit now. Thanks for the money later, dude.
Yeah,
The
for real.
fuck.
I'm so disappointed, man. I'll see you next week. Or no, how fast does it go? Do you go through a bag like of meth?
I'll see you I'll see you in 2 days when you're trying to sell me your TV. Later.
Yeah. Hey, when you're trying to sell me that PS5, come my way, dude.
I'll see you next week when you're trying to sell your toaster.
Right. Did you ever like get that way, like where you have to sell shit?
No.
Never.
No, because if I didn't have money for it, I didn't get it.
Oh.
I'm not a fucking drug addict.
Well, it's like I don't know, dude. Like immediately when someone tells me they do meth, that's exactly like a drug. I'm thinking, oh, you're a drug addict. But maybe I've never heard of I'm a recreational meth
I
smoker. I've never
dabble
heard
in
of
it.
it. Every once in a while, I'm like, nah. Like if I hear someone's on, I'm like, you're on that shit. Like you're addicted. Like to me at least, that's what it. I've never heard of I'm a social meth taker.
I dabble.
I I do it, just to take the edge off sometimes. Nah, it's like you're in it. You know what I
I
mean?
do
Like
it
it's
just
not
to
like
do. I do it just to take the edge off, but then it brings another edge.
this. I do another
So
one.
I'm double edged. So watch out. Fuck out of the way.
I'm edging right now.
Totally edger.
Yeah.
So why did you call this? Why were you? So earlier you text me screenshots of Big Pun. Dude, have you ever heard of Big Pun?
Oh
And it's
my
like,
gosh, dude! I didn't
nah,
text
man,
you
I've
that to
never.
say that, dude.
Yes, you did. You said, have you ever
No,
heard of Big Pun?
are you
Oh,
serious? Look at the text messages. I
yeah,
literally
two
said that.
screenshots of Big Pun,
Oh,
skinny
I
Pun, fat
did
Pun,
do that. You're
and then
right,
you
dude.
said,
I did do
have you
that. You
ever
said
heard
the
of
text
Big Pun?
messages. You're
That's why
right.
when I
Oh
called you earlier,
shit.
I said, no, I've never heard of Big Pun. Who is
You're
this
so.
big fat guy that died of a heart attack?
You're right. You're right. You're right. You're right. I did do that. My bad. Dude. It was 5 in the morning when I texted you. At 5:47, in my time. I was like half asleep. I sent it, and I thought for a second maybe you didn't know who the fuck Big Pun was, but it wasn't like, wow, dude, I heard this new fucking artist you got to listen to, dude.
Dude, but he's dead. He's new, but he's dead.
Yeah, dude, he fucking drops fire, dude. No, I kind of figured you knew who he was, right? I knew, but at the same time, I'm like, I don't fucking know, you know. I'm like, because
Anyways, why
I
did you
would have
text me
thought,
that?
I would have thought you knew who the fuck Donnie Darko was. I mean, the movie, you know. But you're like, I've never seen that, and I thought you were fucking me for the longest time. And you're like, just till this day, you go, I've never seen it. I'm like, that's my favorite movie, and now that I've hyped it up so much, and for so many years, when you finally do eventually watch it, if you ever decide
Do
to,
you own that
you're
movie?
gonna be like, no, I don't, unfortunately. But if you
So
ever,
how is it your favorite? You can't
because
call something your favorite movie if you don't fucking own it.
yes, I can.
No,
I
you
don't fucking.
can't.
Okay, I could have a favorite song when I don't fucking own it. Own it. I have it on my phone. I never bought it, or I might listen to it on YouTube. Doesn't mean that.
What's your favorite song?
Right now, it's Pepas.
The way you talk, the way
The way
you
you.
look, the way, the way
Yeah.
you smell, the
No,
way
my
you
favorite
fly.
song right now is this by this. It's fucking. It's a new banger, dude. It's called. I don't know exactly how it goes. Like, I don't play. I'm not a player, but I crush a lot.
Yeah, I
No, I'm
haven't
just
heard that one
kidding.
yet.
No, I'm just kidding. So
Anyways,
anyways,
why are you talking about Big Pun?
so I like because I was like first thing on YouTube, and I watch YouTube a little bit in the mornings, and it's like something about Big Pun came up. Big Pun
Big Pond?
came up. Big
Big Pond Shop?
Big Pond. No, he's a pond. He's a big as a pond. So I would I ended up going to fucking listening to a song, and I'm just like um I remember something about him being abusive, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, but let's take a quick break. I need to make a phone call.
Mm,
So
yeah,
let's
la.
chinga madre. Hold on, all right? I need to make a phone call, so just give me a second.
Let's see. Let's see. We're gonna do a music break. Oh, deedle, deedle, deedle. I have no idea what you're saying. Soy yo. Why is there Mexican music in Chicago?
All right, never mind. I mean, I'm expecting a phone call now, so
There's
he didn't
no.
answer. Anyways, let me talk about Big Pun for a little. Big Pond
Okay,
over here.
Big Pond.
I didn't even know that was short for Big Punisher, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, 'cause he
So
punishes that buffet.
for real, dude. So this dude, I was looking him up, and apparently this guy was how do you say it? He was a big guy. So I look him up and I go Big Pun Young, right? So I look him up and this guy was sexy, dude. Look when he was back in his day, dude. He looked freaking good as hell, dude. And then all that weight made him look like I would have never thought he looked like that, dude. This guy looked so damn good. I was just like, yo, did you ever know about this guy being young? Like, but first of all, I said, yeah. I mean, do you know who the fuck this guy is? You know, I don't know. I don't know what you know. This guy looked like a model, dude. He looks like a freaking star. Like, dude, he just looked like he looks good. But then he gained all that weight and looks terrible, dude. He looks like
Horrible.
terrible. But I started listening to like a quick life thing about what's going on with his wife, right? And she's spilling the beans, dude. She's talking about, and there's like even video footage of because he was
Like
set up
now?
video camera. Yeah, I guess she now talks about it. I'm sure it's like fucking
So
many years
Fat Joe's
old now.
probably mad about it.
I don't know, but I know that it's like about his family. And like she's just like, yeah, like he was abusive as fuck. The kids were always scared of him. He would like, and she was telling me like stories, and I was kind of like laughing.
She was
'Cause she
telling
was
you
telling me
stories,
stories.
like personally.
No, no, no. She was telling interview stories, obviously, you know. So, um, she's telling a story about how, and about the abuse, and I couldn't stop laughing. Some of this shit, dude. I know it's fucked up because I would never be able to do this shit to a girl or to anybody. Treat
Like
somebody
he's
like
fat
this,
as
you know?
fuck. Just take 2 steps to the left.
Right? But this guy was so fucking
No,
abusive, dude. It was
left.
insane. He was so abusive. This guy was like he would like he said that the way she told him one story, she goes, "Watch, turn your head this way, turn your head this way," and she was like this. And he goes, "Yeah," and I guess he grabbed like a glass. I don't know exactly what, but something of glass, and just smashed it on her face, dude. Like, to me, it was just so fucking. I know it's supposed to be shocking, like, but it was like so. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, if you know he's abusive, and he goes, "Turn your head this way, turn your head this way," and she goes like this, and he just grabs like something glass. I don't know if it was a glass bottle or a glass plate, but something glass, and he just smashes it on her face, makes her bleed everywhere, and I guess that's when she like leaves, and she goes, "I'm not coming back," and he keeps getting heavier and heavier, and so she goes, "All right, I'll be back because I don't want you to die alone, or I want my children to be around." Even though he's a monster, dude, he's a piece of shit, dude, and it was just like, and it was kind of fucked. It was kind of sad at the end because she was like, "Yeah, you'd think just because he made other people rich, he didn't really own any. None of that money made it down to her kids or her, and she didn't have the money for a lawyer to get like any kind of royalties, and so she has like literally no money off of it, and it was so sad. They had to go to like the wife had to, and her kids had to go like a homeless shelter for a really long time, and so they had to go to a shelter. It was pretty sad, and the kids, dude, because I was, and then before I found that out, dude, I was looking at one of the kids because they were interviewing the kids and the son, dude. He had like fucked up teeth. And I'm like, bro, come on, with all that money, fix your teeth. He had like fucked up teeth, dude. And I'm like, come on, dude, fix those teeth with that money, bro. What's going on? And then I
Fat Joe,
realized
I'm
like, oh,
surprised
they
Fat
didn't.
Joe didn't help him. Because Fat Joe was like
Maybe
his bestie.
his friend, yeah, they'd make a couple songs together. But like, I was like, oh, and I was like, I shouldn't have jumped to the conclusion. I was like, at first I was like, oh, they have some money. In my head, I'm like, why the fuck does this kid get his teeth fixed? The fuck's wrong with him? Or what's wrong with the mom? Like, I'm like thinking, but I was like, oh, they're fucking broke, which is pretty fucking sad. I was like, damn, dude. And it was like a sad, depressing, because not even only because she said when he died, it was the best and worst day of her life. The best because the abuse stopped, and the worst because now they're not even taken care of at all, like at all. And it's like, dude, you went from a horrible life to an even probably different aspect, but now different struggle, horrible life. But I like her attitude. She's like, I'm grateful for what I have now, and I'm great. Like they're not rich at all, but they're like, it's like she's like I just pray to God, and if this is where God wants me to be, I'm happy. I feel like God has a plan for me. And I'm like, damn, that's what's up. She's like strong. That's a strong, independent woman right there, dude. But man, I was thinking that's a ride or die bitch right there, dude. You treat her like I almost feel like I'm doing everything wrong, dude. I treat these women with too much respect. Yeah, I talk shit to them when I'm angry, whatever. But that's like,
So when you home later on, you're gonna tell Daniela, look to your left.
Look to your left.
I look to your left again. I look to your right. And then you're gonna knock her out, and then because she ran away and came back, you're gonna carve an R in her cheek for runaway.
Dude. Oh shit. Oh fuck. Oh fuck, dude. Just to preface, just so people could know, it was pretty fucking funny. People just to know she's black, so say she's a runaway. That shit's funny as fuck, dude. Oh fuck, dude. Anyways,
and here's the audio that is going to take your kids away from you
I know,
5 years in the future.
And it's just me laughing, and I'm in court.
It's all jokes.
I didn't think it was that funny. Your Honor.
No, 5 years from now, it's me. It's me in the courtrum too, and I'm just on her side.
Right. Yeah,
that was me 5 years ago.
Fuck out of her.
That was me 5 years ago. I'm a changed man now.
He was the one that would really push me to say these uncomfortable things. Dude. Anyways, that's what I'm saying. Like, how the fuck do these abusive ass, like, they gave them the Stockholm syndrome, right? How do these guys that are so abusive keep their women while they cheat? Because you told me that he would cheat on her while she would wipe his ass, right? And you're like, how the fuck could he do that?
He was so fat, he couldn't wipe his own ass.
He couldn't wipe his own. He was like 700 pounds almost, I heard. That's what they were saying, like almost 700 pounds. And I'm just like, yeah, this guy, I'm like, he's doing something. They were together for some time, man. Oh, this is where I'm getting a fucking phone call. Give me a second, right?
Music break. Music make you lose control. Let's see what there is.
Family, throwing carnival, outstanding food, awesome.
Including a program of Works by Neighbor, Mozart and Haydn performed in it.
Who did with her according to the building I-55 at Reed Road, and we're proud. Heard them say,
I would buy those.
yeah, Q-Rock 100.7. Never know how.
Nappy nigger know how.
Get your tickets at print.
Amen. 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 Bam, bam. Take me to church, I worship like a dog.
All right.
I'm taking my sins, you can show
And I'm
me
black.
midnight. Love me, that, good God, give me my life.
Dun,
Church,
dun, dun.
I worship like a dog, show my life. Oh, sorry, I was doing a music break.
Oh, no worries, dog. You keep this podcast afloat while I'm gone, dude.
Because I'm fat, so I gotta float.
Yeah, dude, big pun, dude. He's just his life is kind of like messed up, dude. Like the fact that he's so like in control, but like obviously it's so controlling that it's toxic, but it's like crazy. You know what I mean? Like it's like I can't even explain it. Like I'm like I personally can't even bring myself to treat people like that. Like you could even say I'm a jerk or I'm an asshole to girls or whatever, you know. But I don't treat girls like that. Like sometimes I feel like I'm being treated like that. You know what I mean? By like people like sometimes I feel like oh you're so this.
Yes, you're
like,
always a victim,
I am
never
the
a
victim.
bridesmaid.
Never, dude. Never a bridesmaid, dog. But yeah, man. I just thought something. I just thought like talking about Big Pun, dude. You know what I mean? Like it was something interesting.
Is he your
It just
hero now?
yeah. He's like he's doing something right. You know what I mean? He's doing something. I don't know what, but he's got these ladies and he literally lived his life the way he wanted it, and that's kind of my inspiration. You know, and simp is not one of those words you can call. You can call him a monster. You call him a piece of shit, but you can't call him a simp.
He was a simp for food.
Yeah, no. He said his wife was saying that like oh whenever he would use food as an escape. So like whenever he'd get angry, he would eat. Whenever he was sad, he'd eat. Whenever he was bored, he'd eat. Whenever they were broke, he'd eat. It was pretty wild, dude. I'm like, damn, dude.
Yeah, so he was a simp for food.
Nah, just like he wanted food. Can't simp over food.
Yes, you can.
Nah.
Food simps.
Are you a food simp?
It depends on the food.
It all depends on the food.
Yeah, so yesterday I pre-ordered tickets for a movie when I go home.
I
I've
would
never-
like set the container here. I just
Set
then,
the container here.
also the door. I'm gonna try to close it, but if I can't close it, you think we could get like a forklift?
Ooh, fork that lift.
Wait, I might be able to close it. No, actually.
Nah, fam. Secure truck parking. Oh. I wonder how much that place was cost though. Take me to church, I wash like a dog, I was out of my life.
And I'll take you out.
Yeah, so yesterday I pre-ordered some movie tickets for when I go home. I've never pre-ordered movie tickets this early before.
Okay, what movie are you talking about watching, huh?
Well, it comes out the week I'm home, so I was like, I gotta go watch this.
Oh yeah, what is it? I want to know. Tell me.
It's a superhero movie.
Ah, okay. Dude.
Well, what other movie would I pre-order tickets for?
I don't know.
I got tickets for me,
great.
my girl's son, my girl, his wife,
Sim,
and
dude,
the
you buying
kid.
another man's ticket?
Yeah,
Sim, dude, Sim.
hell yeah, dude.
You don't ever buy me tickets, dog?
What do you mean? I bought you oh, hi, Mark.
Did you?
Yeah, I bought those tickets. You paid for the
Oh,
Uber.
okay. Oh, okay. I was going to say, I'm like, I don't think. Yeah, okay. I was going to say.
That shit was funny that night though. That fucking the Chinese Uber dude that we had to go back to the yard.
Oh,
He got
yeah. He
lost, and
kept
we were trying to
missing.
make it.
Yeah.
We were trying to make
We
him
were
think
giving
that we
him
were gay
directions.
together.
Oh, yeah.
Ah,
Go up
that's
a little
funny.
bit. Just for this. For like, maybe if
That
you hit
was
it,
funny.
like, right here.
Do it right there. Do it good. Do it right there, just like you should. Well, yeah, so I got the tickets for Thor: Love and Thunder,
Oh.
Saturday night, 8:30.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Estoy trabajando, güey. Anyways,
Trabajando, Trab.
I think the Thor movies aren't that bad. I've seen maybe none of them, but I think I would go see a Thor movie.
Just because he's so
But
sexy.
yeah, just because this dude's so jacked and he's so natty. He's so natural, dude.
All natty.
All natty.
Yeah, so right now, so last night I started watching the show called Moon Knight on Disney Plus. It's a Marvel show. It's actually pretty good. Like I didn't have like high expectations of it,
Uh huh.
but like episode 1 and 2 is like pretty cool.
What is it about?
And it's basically this guy. He has like he's kind of bipolar in a way.
Uh huh.
And every time he switches and he basically kind of falls asleep, and his body goes like his conscience goes inside of him, and then another conscience is released, which is like some superhero dude.
Okay, so it's a split or split.
Split
Pers-
yeah, split personality.
That.
And but like there's
Oh,
like a scene.
superhero.
Yeah, there's like a scene where like he's like everybody's like all the bad guys are grabbing onto him, and he's like he doesn't know what's going on because he doesn't realize what's going on. He doesn't know that he's switching into this other personality.
Yeah,
And he's like I don't know what's going on. I'm trying to give it to you. He's trying to give him the scarab thing. He's like, I'm trying to give it to you, and one guy fucking grabs his hand and pulls it from him, and then he like his eyes roll back and he like falls asleep or whatever. And he snaps out of it, and everybody's like surrounded, and his hands are all bloody and shit. And he's just like he doesn't know what the hell's going on.
So like everybody that was grabbing him like died or what?
Yeah, he killed everybody.
Okay. That's pretty sick.
Yeah, it's pretty cool
sick.
though. I actually got into it and watched the first 2 episodes yesterday, and I guess I have to finish. I think there's only 6 or 7 episodes right now.
I see.
I see.
You know, it's funny. There's so many people that are not. I shouldn't say people. I guess there's like what's a new common trend now is having split personality disorders. So that's
Yeah,
like a new
go to
mental.
Reddit. Go to
Mhm.
fake disorder cringe or fake disorder, some of that. It's just people faking. They have like split personalities and shit.
1 mile ahead.
Yeah, they go.
And it's
Well,
fucking funny.
Lisa, like, and yeah, they take it so serious, and
Yeah.
they go, "Well, Lisa
I have-
is such a slut." Oh my god! But that's not me, you know. Like, but normally I'm a.
Lisa's
I'm a
my
bookworm.
slutty side.
No. They go. That's not even me. That's a different personality. That's why I gave her the name Lisa. And Tim likes to be dominant, and Tim likes to fish.
Fucking
And
Tim.
and it was like pretty good point about like this was like I heard this on Ryan Long's. He's like none of these split personalities are actually like Oh, and Mark, he's a Trump MAGA. He's a pro Trump MAGA, and I don't like it, but they're all like, they're all just like, it's just bullshit. It's just all bull crap. It's damn. Shut up, bitch. Shut up. Men are talking over here. Sorry, that was, sorry, that was Mark. Just came out of me right now.
Clark.
Sorry, that was Big Pond just in me right now.
Big pond, little pond,
Yeah, little pond, big pond.
fishing pond.
Yeah.
I'm glad I gotta drive into Chicago. I'm driving around Chicago. Chicago. Chicago.
Chicago. Dude, I didn't realize that's the first time I ever really caught myself saying it really like having like a Mexican, I guess. You could say
Wetbacky.
Mexican. Yeah, wetbacky accent. I was
Wetbacky.
I was like, I didn't say it like that, and then like I said it again. I was like, damn, I am saying it like that because you over exaggerated how I said it, but the way it's supposed then compared to like how it's supposed to pronounce, I'm like, nah, I said it like, I didn't say it like that.
You need to look
Damn.
dumb.
Yeah.
It's like when you were saying that, you're like, I didn't say it like that. Then you ask everybody else, they're like, yeah, you kind of said it like that.
No, I was like, like that exactly. No, that's actually the first time I recognized it, but it took me a really long time to acknowledge that was like sounded really Hispanic, and I didn't believe you because I think you're always talking shit. So I think you're always talking shit. So I'm like, you're just bullshitting, right? And I'm like, nah. And then like someone in the comment section of that video was like, sounds probably like he didn't want to call the cops because he was probably afraid of getting deported. I'm like, damn. Damn, I guess I do sound like it. I don't know. In my head, I sound like an American. Hold on.
If you be my American boy, American boy. Scooby-Doo, Scooby-Doo, squibble, squabble. I really want you. I'm kicking with you. If you be my American boy, American boy.
Yeah. Yeah.
I go where I want. Yes.
So yeah, man. Yeah, it's weird, dude. Like I have this whole identity in my head of who I am, and you just crushed it. Like I had no idea. I'm like I'm this perfect English American, and then you're like, nah, dude,
English American. You
I'm
can't.
perfect.
I'm perfect English American.
In my head, I'm like, dude, I it's because like I used to talk worse than what I used to, and I used to pronounce shit really bad, and I believe, and I'm self-diagnosing
The thing
myself
called
at
up?
this point. I do believe in a thing called up, but I do believe in my head that I worked really hard in speaking proper English, right? Because I grew up and people would be like, I don't know why, but I couldn't speak Spanish really well, even though it was my first language, and people wouldn't really understand me. And then when I grew up and I started learning English and I knew English better, people were like trying to talk to me in English, and they were like, and I was trying to talk to them, and then they're like, "Do you speak Spanish?" And I go, "Yeah." And they go, "Do you speak that better?" And I go, "No." So I didn't know any fucking language. I didn't know any language for like when I was a kid.
Gibberish.
I was speaking gibberish in both languages, dude. Almost like for a good period of time, bro. And that's like a little embarrassing. So I was like, damn, like I need to like know one good one, I need to. So I focused on, in my head, I focused on trying to speak English really well. That compared to other people that don't focus on trying to speak proper English, they just don't give a like. They sound almost retarded, like it's, in my head, I'm like, I speak proper English. People think I'm probably white, in my head. And then now I'm like, it's being all shattered. I'm like, oh no, I'm still speaking fucking Beaner in my, like apparently, according to everybody, I'm not speaking proper English. But
Beaner.
it's so weird. And in my head, I'm like, why, because in my head, I'm also like, how come people can't speak proper English? Like, why do they have a heavy accent? Like I never really understood that, but it's like something I guess you can't. I'm like, someone from a different country, they're like, They're like, yeah, like oh, like Indians. I'm like, how do you not just start speaking proper English? But
Well,
it's
that's
hard,
like
dude.
with
It's like,
like whenever I go somewhere like to pick up or order food or something, and there's like the guy in front of me that barely speaks any fucking English,
yeah,
and then I'm like standing behind them, and then they look at me like, oh fuck, I'm gonna have to fucking try to speak to this guy too now. Like, then they
yeah.
go, they go, hello, yeah. Hello, how's it going? And then you see this relief on their face, like, oh my god, thank God, he speaks English.
Yeah, dude. I've had a couple people that come up to you, like you've had that obviously, where people try to come up to you and they're like trying to speak to you in Spanish,
Oh
and
yeah,
you're like,
all the time, especially like in
and
San
you're like,
Diego, the
oh.
people start speaking Spanish to you, and you're like,
And the look on their face is so disappointing. You're like, fuck, dude.
you don't speak
What kind
Spanish?
of Mexican are you? Wait.
I've had guys tell me, you don't speak Spanish? No. What kind of Mexican are you? I'm not Mexican. Yes, you are. No, I'm not. See? No. I was born in the United States of America. Therefore, I'm an American. I'm not Mexican.
It's true. We're like Mexican descendants, but we're not Mexican, dude.
I'm an American of Hispanic descent.
Yeah. You're
I
Hispanic.
ain't no spick boy.
You can't. You are though. You are spick.
I don't
You are
speak that
spick boy.
spicky.
You're so spicky, dude.
You be my American spick. American spick.
spick.
Something about the beat up in a beat baby. I really want to come kick the Jews
out of Israel and give it back to Palestine.
Will you be my Palestine boy? My Palestine boy. Chicago.
Chicago. Well, I say it proper now, I think. Chicago.
Shit. Chicago, not shit.
Chicago.
Shit.
Now I sounded like
Shit.
Italian. Chicago. I don't know.
No, you just sound retarded now.
You're right. Why even argue with Robert? He's 100% right, 24/7, all the time.
Oh yeah.
Non-stop. You were just telling me though, like you admitted that you were wrong recently or something like that.
Oh fuck no! I never admit when I'm wrong.
Oh yeah, no, never mind. I was thinking about different Robert.
No, me and my girl, because she had sent me a trailer to what the fuck was it? The Blair Witch Project Part 3.
Yeah.
She sent me the trailer and she's like, "We need to buy this movie." And I looked at I didn't even watch the trailer. I just looked it up real quick on Google.
Yeah.
And then I looked it up on Google. And I was like, I recognize the cover for the movie, and I'm like, we have this fucking movie. I know for a fact we have this fucking movie because I think I bought it twice. And so I texted her and said, "We already have that fucking movie, idiot, you stupid, dumb, trashy piece of trash." I'm just kidding. I don't text her like that. I only talk to her like that for interface.
You only talk to her. You just don't want to leave a paper trail.
Exactly. No, so I was like, we already have this movie. And then I called her later on that day. We were talking, and I was like, yeah, we already have that movie. And she goes, no, we don't. I go, yes, we do. She said, no, we don't, because she goes, if we would have it, I would have watched it and I would have remembered it. I was like, we have that fucking movie. And so as a joke, I said, I bet you 2 fingers in your butthole that we have that movie. And then so she said, well, when I don't find it and prove that we don't have it, she said, you're getting 4 fingers up yours. And then I said, well, it looks like I win either way.
And you knew that you didn't have it, right?
No, I knew we had it for a fact. And because she like the 2 days later, I was like, so did you find that movie? She goes, yeah, but she's like trying to say, I was right too, though. I was like, what do you like? I was like, no, the fucking bet was if we had it or not if you've seen it. Just because you fucking didn't see it or seen it and don't remember it, that was it had nothing to do with the fucking bet.
Okay, so
I
you
told
were
her the bet was, I was proven right.
Yeah.
Because the bet was,
I thought you said you were wrong.
No, I was right. Because the bet was if we had the movie.
Uh-huh.
And we had the
But I
fucking
thought
movie.
you said you started out the conversation like by saying I was wrong on something like this. What were
I
you
never
wrong
said
about?
that.
Watching the movie?
I've never watched it.
Oh,
I don't really like watching scary movies. I like watching ha ha ha
you get
ha.
scared?
Yeah,
You
I
get
get
scared,
scared. He's gonna kill the man.
Dude,
The
honestly,
man's gonna kill the man.
No, that guy with the chainsaw. No.
No, I like to watch comedy movies more than anything else.
You know, I don't blame you. I just started watching. I started really liking horror movies recently, and it's not even like I'm setting out to be like a horror movie buff. You know, I'm like I don't give a shit, but I started realizing I'm choosing a lot of horror movies, and I like the horror movies. You know, like I don't know something about it. It's just like, but the thing is, horror movies are trash, dude. So I get why nobody like why you wouldn't like a horror movie because a lot of them are trash, dude. It's really hard to make a good horror movie. It's super hard. So
I
every
was
once in
never
a while,
really, I was
someone
never
makes a
scared of.
good horror movie.
I was never really scared of scary movies when I was little.
Well,
Like everybody
I'm
says,
not
like,
saying,
"Oh, the Exorcist was the scariest movie." I watched that. And I was like, I was not scared of it.
I feel like you're lying, dude. Like you didn't. Okay, maybe you weren't scared of it in the moment. Like you're like whatever. But when you went home at night and you slept by yourself and you're like, fuck.
I was like, "Come to me, devil! Come get me!
Come, my lady. Come, my lady.
Come, my devil! Come, my devil! Come, my devil!
my devil.
Come in my face! Please do it now."
Yeah, dude.
That was the song I
So,
sang to the devil.
Did you ever experience that? Did you ever experience like, oh, I'm not scared like during the movie, but then you go to sleep and it's pitch black and you're like, oh shit,
No.
oh no, I can't put my.
I remember having that
leave my
like,
hand
when I
down.
was little. I always had like a feeling that I always had a feeling that somebody was watching me.
Somebody's watching me. Isn't there a song like that? Like someone's watching me.
I always feel like
Yeah,
somebody's watching me.
Yeah, so that was
Have
your
no
song.
privacy. Oh.
So Michael was up over there, just peeking on you, huh?
Yeah. What the fuck is that?
What the fuck, man? Imagine you just catch Michael Jackson just beating off outside of your window, dude. Michael? No. No.
I didn't do that.
No, I didn't. Imagine like a horror story of Michael.
Because I always slept like by a window, so I always had to make sure like the window was closed, like there's like the curtain was like blocking everything, so nobody could see it.
Yeah.
So I always had a feeling like I was being watched.
Yeah, that's weird. Yeah, no, for sure. I feel that way too sometimes. That's why I always put my curtains down. But I don't get scared of it. I just don't want people to pass by and look inside my house. But it's not like, oh, someone's out there peeking at me.
When I go home, you're gonna see me outside your window, breathing and just seeing fogging up your window. You wake up, what the fuck? Just making sure you're still sleeping. And then you see me just disappear in the night.
Oh, well, that was. I'll call you. I'm like, dude, I had a weird dream. Were you outside my window? Oh, man, I'm trucking.
It was a dream.
Yeah, dude.
If you be my American boy.
That should have been Michael Jackson's song right there.
What, American Boy?
Yeah. Don't ya? Shimona. What the fuck does that even mean? Shimona. What the fuck does he say? Shwana.
I think he's trying to say, riding my pony.
Let's see. Shimona.
I think he just made up words.
Meaning.
You be my American dude. American dude.
I guess it's a tribute to a singer.
Craig Mack?
No, Mavis Staples. you know who the hell that is?
Oh, Mavis. Yeah, I know who Mavis is.
Okay.
He's the creator of Staples, the
No, he's not.
office store.
No, he's not.
Nah.
There's a joke.
Nah.
There's a joke I see every once in a while. Really fucking done, and it goes viral every. I'm not. Well, at least every time I see it, it goes viral. Done by different people. Done the same joke every time. It's so like it kind of bothers me because the first time I saw it, it was hilarious, right? Then I would now I see it on TikTok, done by other people, and it's like a million hits. And I'm like, ha ha ha, and people in the comments, oh my gosh, so funny. And I'm like, that's not original. This is like straight up stolen content. And it's like that stupid joke of like, oh my god, let's go like we found Staples at Staples.
That's the joke. We found Staples at Staples. That made you laugh. That made you LOL out loud. Are you even there anymore? Did you go away? Toledo, Ohio. Let's get back over because there is stations coming up. Awesome audio quality podcasting. Jesus the idea.
I laughed all right. I don't know what happened there. I don't know what
Yeah, you
happened. Dog.
disappeared on me. I was like, oh my god, where'd he go?
Oh my bad.
I was like, oh
I was
my
like-
goodness.
I was like, dude, fucking Robert and his shitty quality bills me. Anyways,
I was like, oh
Um,
goodness, where'd he
sound
go?
good now? am I good now? Sound good?
Yeah.
Am I great?
Yay,
What the
we
fuck
bypassed
was
this
that,
bitch.
dude? The fuck was
That's
that?
my-
She was loud as hell.
Yeah, it's my drive. It's the pre-pass saying that I could go past the way station. I got
That's
bypassed.
fucking loud as shit, dude. Holy
Yeah, because sometimes
shit.
I'm not paying attention. It'll just go off. I'm like, oh shit, there's a way station coming up.
Ah. That's good.
If you be my American boy,
American
boy.
So,
All
what I was
y'all
trying
niggas
to.
get
What the
called
fuck
in.
was I saying? I
All
was saying
y'all
something
niggas
very
getting
important.
called in.
I was
All
saying
y'all
about the
niggas getting
fucking
called
stolen
into the
ass
way
fucking comedy
station.
joke.
You said something about, oh, we found Staples and Staples. And you're like, it was so funny the first time. I was like, that wasn't even funny, though.
It was funny. The first time I ever saw it in 2005, like 15 or 14, and it was during Vine years. And I remember like the fact that it like this gets redone. It's like, oh, we have found Staples at Staples. Oh, and then they go to like, do you know what this means? And then they go, let's go. And then they go to Dick's Sporting Goods. It was funny the first time. Like, oh, that was pretty funny. Then it's like redone by different
TikTok
people.
is just fine again.
It is, but it's worse. It's worse. I don't know how, but they managed to make something cancerous, and it's weird because I can't even like I would literally,
Literally?
I would literally get stuck on there for hours, and I don't even know why. I'm like, fuck, this is so bad, dude. And I don't even have TikTok. It's
So bad.
damn, dude, you sound just like him, dog.
So don't want it.
It sounds like hoes don't want it.
Hoes don't want it. Did you download new videos?
Greatest producer in the world. What do you think, dog?
No. I can't really see. Fuck was
I
that?
hit a bird.
That wasn't mine.
No, I hit a bird.
Oh, let's see. Did it survive?
Yeah, I nursed it back to health. I put it on my teeth
Oh.
and I sat on it, and then it.
Did you eat
died
it?
to
You should have
death.
ate it.
I should have. I think I've told you, but when I was about like 12 years old, me and my friends had BB guns, and we would go shoot pigeons, and when we shot them down, we went to we would take them, and my friend would be able to grab the pigeon, and even though if it was somewhat alive but just injured, grab the head and just twist it off like a psychopath. And he goes, we used to do this in Mexico to, like to chickens to eat them, and then we would have
And you
to
drink the blood.
pluck. Nah, but he was like Aussie, but fucking, we would pluck. And I had my hand around the neck of a pigeon, dude. He's like, just do it, and I go, and I couldn't, bro. I couldn't bring myself to do it, dude. I was such a pussy ass 12-year-old. I was like, oh, I'll shoot one, but I can't twist the head off. I just felt so bad.
You're all thrown up.
No, I physically, I was like, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. And I couldn't. I was like physically there. And I'm like, bro, I can't. Like, I'm trying. And I know I saw you do it. And he's just like, give me that bird. And he just fucking yanks it off. And I'm like, all right. He gives me that bird back, body.
Pussies.
Dude, for real. I couldn't do it. I had my hand on its neck, on its head, just ready to just yank it off. And I just couldn't, dude. I was like, and it was dead. Like, most of these were dead, but some of them were alive. And he'd do it while he was alive, which was wild. But when I was like a little kid,
Wild.
it was wild, dude.
Out of control.
So he's like, all right, we're gonna these pigeons. And I go, cool. And we plucked the bird, the feathers off, and then we took him to his mom, and his mom's like, all right, and he put him in the fucking boiler, in a boiling pot with water, and they cooked the thing, and honestly, didn't taste good, and it was not a lot of meat, and then we got sick afterwards, and then many years later, after I realized it,
Yes,
that we
fucking
shouldn't have
pigeons.
it. Them pigeons are actually known as like fucking rats of the air, and they carry a lot of diseases, and we shouldn't have fucking done that. And I'm like, damn.
Yeah, unless you're getting unless they're like farmed pigeons, like you don't want to eat a fucking downtown Tucson fucking pigeon.
Yeah. Yeah, it was retarded. I don't know why the fuck we did that. Because I thought, oh, he knows what he's doing. He's like, yeah, back in the rancho, like back in Mexico. Dude, that's so wild that you told me that for the fucking Black Eyed Peas.
Yeah, that's what the song was really called. Let's Get Retarded. But people got mad, so they had to change. It's like, okay, did you hear about what happened with Lizzo?
No, what happened?
Besides that, she's fat. So she has a song where it's like, I guess at the beginning of the song, it's two girls talking, and then like the one girl's like, I'm gonna like it's like two girls that are gonna go fight somebody basically.
Uh huh.
And so one girl said, I'm gonna spaz out. And so apparently in England, that is like a derogatory term.
Spaz?
So everybody started fucking crying about it on Twitter because
I want to know what spaz is.
But because Lizzo is like a ultra lefty liberal loony.
Yeah, she apologized.
So she cried, made an apology video crying, and then she went and switched the word on that song.
What? I'm looking up the meaning right now. Spaz, the definition for at least here is to lose physical or emotional control. So I get that, like, oh, he spazzed out, like she lost control.
Yeah.
I get that. Let me look up what it on Urban Dictionary, the true meaning of spaz.
So, well, I was thinking they're not gonna like that Chris Calico song then, because Chris Calico has a song called Spaz.
Let's see.
But you didn't see that though? I thought that was hilarious.
No.
You hurt my feelings, so she has to change it.
I don't know. I'm still not even looking up. Like, there's nothing that's derogatory. Let me look up spaz.
Spaz Lizzo.
Spaz derogatory. Oh my gosh, I just said that wrong.
Derogatory. What's derogatory?
Oh my gosh.
Spaz D'Angelo.
Diego Tori. What the fuck? I can't even say it. What is it? Derogatory? Dude, derogatory. No. All right, that's definitely you. It has to be you, right? Is it me? Pato Loco. Hey, there you are. There you are.
Yep.
I'm so pretty. I'm the pretty girl on TikTok. No, you're black, ugly, nigger, piece of shit, stranger, asshole, dumb asshole, shitface, die in cancer, and I can't wait till the day you die because you have the coronavirus. Okay? And I'm done. I'm not going to talk to you anymore. I'm blocking you right now because I don't talk to little shits and I don't talk to whores. Okay?
Hell yeah.
Okay,
Hell
so
yeah.
you sound like that one kid though. Please subscribe. Please. Sabra.
Dude, what do you say? I'm at lost of words right now.
I know.
I'm
It's
at a
funny.
loss of words.
It's just fun trying to, in my head, it's funny you trying to figure it out.
Derogatory.
Nope.
Right? Derogatory. No?
Nope.
I'm starting to think I've never known this word. I don't think I've ever said this word. I think I've always heard it and I've never said it. And now that it's time for
It
me
starts
to
with a derogatory.
Okay, there's an R right there.
Derogatory.
Derogatory.
It's
Okay.
It's Diego.
Fuck. Okay.
Oh my God!
Okay,
No wonder why
okay.
your wife's leaving you.
It says it's people with a disability.
And what? You can't call people spaz?
I
They
guess
think it's
not. I
spaz.
guess technically I'm a spaz.
Spazoid. But watch Google Lizzo spaz, and you'll see the probably one of the many news reports. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. That's bullshit.
Fuck, man.
What?
Wisconsin.
Wisconsin mansion. Look at this napkin. Derogatory boy. Dude, I
You'll
know
be my derogatory boy. Derogatory boy. Shut up, whore.
You want to play one video before we end it?
Oh, no shit going down right here. Got some shit going down right here. Okay. What's up?
I said, do you want to play one video before we end it?
Yo. Yeah, sure.
What do you think, dog?
Yo.
Huh? Yo. Yo. You sound like you disconnected. You disconnect? Desconectaste, güey. Yo. DJ Kells. You sound far away. You sound far away.
Hold on. Hold on.
All right. Derogatory terms. Derogatory terms.
Fuck. You hear me?
Yes, sir. All right.
I couldn't get over.
Hello.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah.
All right, there we go. I can hear you fine now. You sound good.
Fucking
Spammers.
spammers fucked it up. I was trying to get over too. So I don't have to fucking slow down right here.
Super trucker. Dealing with fucking 3 things at once or something, dude. And then fixing them all at the same time.
Anyways. What's up, American boy? What's his last video?
I said just play one video that you want to and let's just fucking end it.
I don't know what video.
Whatever one. I'll choose one then. All right. So that one.
Okay.
Did you have anything to say about it?
Probably not right now. A different
All
one.
right.
This one? Go TikTok.
Oh, how about this one? What a Chad.
It's gonna be you and your wife when you guys finally get back together, and then you're gonna pick her up. You're gonna be all happy, and then you're divorced 2 days later.
No, I know. No. Anyways, what a Chad. That guy, he threw. He's like, I'm taking this girl down with me. That's what Chads do. Take girls down. They don't lift up queens. They make them down. They go, you're not a princess.
You pick them up by their feet and throw them.
Yeah.
Shut up, whore.
All right, man. I think it's time.
So we
find it.
All right. Well, I think you should. I can't find the video of that little boy. Subscribe.
Let me see.
Oh, wait, real quick. I want you to see this one real quick, okay?
Okay.
You ready?
Right. Ready.
What do you do? What do you do in this situation?
Oh, what the fuck? Is that cockroaches?
Yes.
Ugh. Ew. Gross. Yeah, that's fucking rough, dude. I don't know. I don't know.
Man, you guys don't fucking pay me enough to fucking crawl under there.
That grosses you out. When you see shit like that, you think they're on you.
I know.
You have that feeling that something's crawling all over you. And was
Dude,
he cool with it, or was he like freaking out about it too?
I think he was cool. I think he's used to that.
Yeah, for working shit. Damn. Freaking balls right there, dude.
Y'all niggas don't pay me enough for this shit.
Yeah. Alrighty, man.
We'll end this. Let's end this then.
Hello, welcome to my YouTube channel, guys. Today I am going to make a new video.
Please,
so please
don't forget to. This is Jesus when he was a baby. When he was a little kid.
I want to reach 1 million likes. So please,
we're about to hit 1 million.
Okay,
dude, that's literally. I feel the pain. I was like, how the fuck does this guy not know how to fucking say it?
I'm gonna keep it 50-50. We'll do it live.
Okay. Don't do this one at the end.
No. We'll do it live!
Truck.
We did it live! Truckers trucking with trucks!
Trucks.
We are truckers trucking with the trucks. We are pro LGBTQ plus because Jesucia is